Hello and welcome to Concrete Jungle. This is a city building themed puzzle game with deck building elements. And it's going to be easier to explain what that means by showing you. So this is the world map where you choose, which scenario you're playing in the campaign. I'm on one called Coalfield right now. Here we have your starting deck, and you actually have a number of cards to select from as to what you want to your deck to have. And there are a variety of different cards. I'm going to explain what they do once we actually get into the game. And then as you play, you unlock more cards in that particular scenario. So there's a little bit of a story here, and it's pretty cute. I like it. It's all voice acted, which is surprising for a fairly low budget game.
Hide!
So we're going to listen in as to see what's happening here.
What?
Hello, Rick, you little dunce puppet. You're Oswald Selfridge's kid, aren't you? He always did have more money than sense, and looks like you have neither. Who's in charge around here?
I am.
No, I mean, really.
Laney, I guess.
Good morning, ma'am.
I'm Miranda Lynch. I represent Patriot Burger Incorporated, and I'm gonna cut to the chase. We can solve all your budget problems. We cover the city's debt in exchange for a few small demands. One, we change the name of Caribou City to Patriot Burger City. Two, we get rid of all public land and replace it with Patriot Burger fast food restaurants.
Let me think about this. No.
Too bad. I was just trying to give you the opportunity to get off this sinking ship. I've already started buying up land. Word is getting out about how terrible the mayor is. Landowners can't wait to sell. Maybe I'll find a job for you and Mayor Selfridge in one of my burger kitchens. Or would you prefer the abattoir?
I don't know what an abattoir is. Someone look that up after.
I'd prefer the kitchen, please.
You'll have to go through us first.
Everybody has their price, Thompson.
We don't have any government employees left to bribe. They all quit. So joke's on you.
Listen, numbskull, I've put in a claim for this here Greenfield site. If the government can't get their act together and develop on it, the land becomes property of Patriot Burger.
Yikes! We'd better get building.
Not if I build on it first.
And she means that, because this particular scenario, she's going to put down stuff every fourth turn, which makes it a little bit problematic. So the goal of the game is to get points in each of these columns. These numbers here represent positive points. If you see a red one that has a negative sign, it's negative points. They only count if they have a house on it or another card that has a collect points thing. I don't have one in my hand right now, so I can't show you that. So right now this is a house and it's collecting the 3 points. So once you have cleared these 3 columns, this one will automatically clear. And the goal is to fill this bar up with the required number of points, or columns actually, because later you'll see a little trophy symbol over one of these, which is the goal one that you have to get to. This is the economy, I think they call it. But basically, as you fill this bar up, you'll be able to get and buy more cards for your deck. And then this is the expense column, which as it gets filled up, it makes all new columns that appear have a higher requirement. So right now these are at 3, next would be 4 and 5 and so on. So let's just get started. I have a lot of economy building cards in my hand right now, so I'm just going to put down a bunch of factories and wholesalers and get the economy engine going. So I put down a factory which gave those 2 tiles -1. You can see the red. It indicates where. So I'm going to pick the wholesaler this time so I can overlap the negative stuff. And the negative points don't impact you unless you collect them, so this is fine. So I just earned a purchase. We're going to take a look at what's available. These are the 4 cards that are available. Renovation is a one-time use card. You see it doesn't have the little circle thing like this one does, which means once you use it, it's gone, which is actually fine because you don't really want to blow up your deck too much. You want to keep it to a nice size so you can get what you need. This particular card will actually add just +1 point to any tile, which can be very, very useful. We also have this gazebo, which allows us to remove something, a card from our deck, and add a gazebo card. I like to get these early because the starting level 1 cards aren't actually very good. The Art House Cinema is also very nice, so I'm actually going to go for the Art House Cinema first, and then I'm going to go for the gazebo next, probably. And then probably get rid of the factory or the wholesaler. So this restaurant has 3 negative ones in this direction and 3 positive ones in that direction. So if you put it on the edge like this, you only get the positive benefits. So I'm actually going to put it right here. Let's get another wholesaler down here, earn another purchase. So we're going to take that and replace one of the wholesalers. So now we have -1 wholesaler and +1 gazebo. We'll put down the factory right there.
This is our land.
Nuh-uh.
So there, Patriot Burger took over one of my tiles that I had a +1 on, which is not very nice. I'm gonna give that one +1. I need to give +1s to this first column right here. This particular card has a secondary effect of discarding a card from this list. You'll get it back in your hand later, but it can clear you out something you don't need. Because sometimes you have a glut of cards in your hand. So another burger took over a spot that I needed. So that's not going to be very nice. So this already has 3, so if I put this here and make that +1, that will give that enough, and I'll be able to get away with that column being not as nice. So we're gonna put the house right there. Let's get more building. Oh, I have another purchase. So let's get this other gazebo and replace this other wholesaler. So we can do this and get this column cleared. Actually, what I'm going to do is this way first, because once this column clears, I won't be able to put a building on it, but I can use this space for something right now. And likewise here. I'm going to put this there first, and then use the green to power up this building, so that the negative stuff from here doesn't matter. And I can do this here as well. Okay, and now we'll do this. So the more you clear at a time like this, the more bonus points you actually get. So that's 20 bonus, 40 bonus, it's 80 bonus. So obviously you could potentially combo very, very high if you were a very good player, which I'm not at this point. Unlocked another purchase. So one of the options here for purchasing the first skill here is forcing the hand. This allows you to discard your hand right now from the left hand side there, as well as force clear the first column, which is very nice if you just simply cannot finish that section. In the meantime, this is a level 1 card. I don't want that. Market's a one-time use, very interesting thing. It also gives +2. Economy. Yeah, we'll pick that one up. So I definitely need to get a house there as soon as I can. And we're gonna put this guy here and pray that she doesn't burger us. There we go. So that market will now be gone because it was a one-time use card, which is fine. Need to purchase another card here before I can pick a skill. You can see here I haven't purchased enough basic card shops to get the next section of skills. So let's see. I'll explain blocks in a minute. This is not very useful right now because I don't have any cards that get it. Oh, community hall. So Actually, I'm gonna pick this up so I can show you in a bit what that means. So if you put like buildings together, they form a block, and a block will have bonuses with certain buildings. So that community hall, for example, will give +1 to any block that are all linked together. I think we're gonna need. I need a lot here. If I can get a house here and then the community hall that way, that will help. House, community hall. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Give that one +2. And then let's do that. Stick a house there. So these two buildings are the same type, so they form the block. So I'm going to put the community hall here and point to here, so each of those will get +1 when I do this. I don't really want to discard one of those right now. Let's put that down first. Okay, I can discard the green. Get the house down. Not a very good spot for this restaurant. But I do need to be able to get some points into this tile. Let's see, what can we buy now? Spectacular renovation. This is a one-time use card that gives +2 to a particular block. That's really nice. Sculptures are nice too. Let's pick one of those. I can use a sculpture here. That would help a lot. So that will complete that row. That way I can put some houses here. And then put the sculpture down. Yeah, that'll work. Discard the factory. Put another house down. Oops, that's not a house. Oh, but it doesn't matter. It will still complete it either way. Oh, and another benefit of the blocks is that if you form a block of 4, you get an economy bonus. I believe it's +1. I could be wrong though. Put this here so you can see here it's going to form a block of 4. It highlights them. So I got a +1 purchase. I didn't see exactly what the economy bonus I got was, but either way I'm able to purchase something else. This one adds to the block. I wonder if that's a bonus. Give +1 point to its entire city block. I think you would have to collect the points with the farmhouse to pull that off. get the food processing plant. Discard the restaurant. My houses need to show up. It'll be ready soon. This is a single-use house kind of thing that collects points, and it gives +2 to itself, so very, very easy to use. Let's get a renovation in our hand just in case. We may need that down the line. Got another purchase. Let's see, what do we want this time? The barn will allow the block to be bigger. So the blocks have a limit of 4 normally, but if you have one of these in there, it'll make it go to +6, I guess. Park Square, I already have a sculpture and it repeats and it's better than the Park Square, so I don't think I need that. I think the office tower will help us because it allows us to get income without building these dirty factories. So I'm gonna get the second renovation card just in case. Okay, so oh, I created a block by accident without even thinking about it. I guess the burgers count as commercial, so got an economy bonus there. Very good. This is going to be a problem one. I put the cinema there. It'll help a little bit. Oh, I discarded something by accident. I'm not sure if any. So I have to use one of these renovations, so I might as well use it here. That'll clear a bunch for us. Oh no! How rude. I need to put a house there and then renovate that probably as soon as possible. See what we got here. Delete 2 cars from the build list. Delete, not discard. We'll try it. I haven't used that before, but it seems pretty good. Okay, let's finish off this row real quick. This isn't going to help us, but I need to put this somewhere. don't want to fill up those paths though. Oh, I have to discard this house? Okay, I'll put it here. We'll put the house down. Stick the landfill here, discard the restaurant and the factory. Then we will renovate this thing. Okay. It's actually very tense because you have so little space to actually accomplish everything. So you're just trying to keep up, essentially. This is going to get us to +1, which is not enough for this car. So I actually need to do this, which will get 3 and 3 over here and over here and 4 over there. So 4 will complete that. I'm afraid of burgers, but I do want points. No, it's too risky for that one. Here I have an option to make that +1, so that's fine. We will do that. Let's discard the supermarket. Let's see. Office tower is a tower card. I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but the tower and can be placed upon instances of itself. So that's actually really good. It means that, you know, I don't have to take up space, which is often the problem. Why is this going to create a block? These are, what are these? Oh, these are considered houses. Okay. These were on there already, so I'll take it. So we'll give that a +1, that a +2. So I'm very close to actually pulling this off, where I have a ton of bonus points from doing all of this at once. So what I'm going to try and do is fill up this column as well first before I go for these two. It's obviously risky. New ones are going to be 5 now, which is not very... Do I want another office tower? Or do I want... Yeah, let's go for another office tower. Okay. So I could gazebo this. Then houses this. Then green that. Oh, this is gonna be good. Look at the bonus points flow. Oh, that is a lot of points. I'm very happy with that. Okay, let's put the art house cinema down right here. And then discard the supermarket. We'll take the factory and put it up here. Expanding this, I need one more factory to finish that block. And then the office tower actually combos with the burger joint too. That's very good. Food processing plant. Oh, police station. Definitely want that. That allows me to improve the houses in a line. Let's do the 2, so we don't have to worry about this anymore. Oh, we only have to finish off this section. Okay. That's not bad then. Oh, this is where you can get a lot of bonus points, huh? Because if you can set it up where you finish off all of these all at once, that would be amazing. So you can see all those became +1s. Epic. I'm gonna try and get a lot of points here. Because I can. See, the office tower is getting bigger. I'm actually very interested to see what that looks like down the line. Oh, I should have made that +2. Oops. I don't think this matters. We'll go for the duplex. More office towers. I don't think I have a way to make that a 5. Which means I screwed this up. Yeah, I won't be able to trigger this one. Aw, that makes me sad. Yeah, I don't have a way to trigger that one. Okay, we're just gonna finish it then.
Damn it! Next time I won't tell you my plan when there's still time to stop it.
Yes, you're a classic villain.
Oh, what were you thinking, Miranda?
Oh, I only earned 2 stars there. I need 2200 points, so I do need to be able to capitalize more on this last section here to get more points. So there you have it, Concrete Jungle. Very, very cool game. I'm gonna probably do a few more of these videos if you guys are interested. You can subscribe and see more. Thanks for watching.